This video is brought to you by watchreviewblog.com and WatchPod, specialty watch accessories for enthusiasts. Please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for video updates. I've got a really special hands-on for you guys today. Behold the Rolex Oyster Perpetual Stella green dial in 41mm. I think this is quite a fitting watch to take a look at today, since Rolex is about to drop their new releases at Watches and Wonders 2024 tomorrow, and it's possible that this Stella green dial will be discontinued. We all know how Rolex works by now. They have many watches that are very difficult to obtain from the AD, and this green dial OP currently is one of them. But I was lucky enough to get the call for it a couple weeks ago and jumped on the opportunity. The OP line of watches was never a very sought after or collectible series, but ever since Rolex created these Stella dials, the prices and demand went a little crazy. It doesn't make much sense, but here we have it. The name Stella dial is really kind of a low-key reissue of a series of day dates Rolex produced back in the 70s and 80s that had these bright pastel-y enamel looking dials. And so they went ahead and re-released them with this modern OP range of watches in 2020. In classic Rolex fashion, they never really say limited edition or special edition like Omega does. That's too direct and cheesy for them to admit. But in reality, that's what these are. So let's go ahead and frame this watch as an unofficial special edition reissue of their day-date Stella dials. The green one we have here today is, in my opinion, probably the easiest color to wear from the series. The most popular one being the Tiffany blue, followed by yellow, orange, and pink. The green one is the most subdued, but still strikingly gorgeous. And I will say that this watch must be seen under the sun outside to truly show off the emerald green dial. I really had a difficult time capturing the essence of this green in my indoor studio. It's coming off as darker than it is in reality. If you want an accurate representation of this green, it's literally identical to the Rolex logo green. That's the first thing I noticed when handling it. The dial matched the green of the Rolex box perfectly. So it's kind of a pastel emerald green with an enamel sheen to it. It's strikingly attractive on the wrist, and because the dial of this is 41mm, the extra real estate is making quite the statement. I'm more of a 36mm kind of guy when it comes to the OP and Datejust range, but there's something special about this 41mm in this specific color that I'm loving. It has a little bit of a relaxed, oversized look to it, but it isn't clownish whatsoever. Oddly enough, when I tried on the Explorer 1 40mm and the previous 39mm one, I found them too large. With too much empty space on the dial, they both felt bland. But that's not the case at all with this one, and I'm going to guess it's due to the playfulness of the green in combination with the simple and perfectly placed baton markers. The OP line for Rolex is supposed to be their more accessible range of watches with lower prices, but they still possess everything Rolex is known for in terms of their build quality, iconic designs, and amazing in-house movements, like the new caliber 3230 with 70 hours of power reserve that this one is sporting here. My Air King 11-4200 from 2015 is really just a smaller version of this watch with a different dial. The case shape, bracelet, and crystal are all pretty much identical. The only updates are the movement and the new clasp extension feature that this new model has. The clasp extension isn't as fabulous as the glide lock on the Submariner, but it'll work in a pinch. Although it only really has one extension placement, it's easy to deploy. Overall guys, if you like Rolex green, and you like some of their more attainable or so to say affordable offerings, you should definitely consider this watch if you have the opportunity to buy one. For more information, don't forget to visit thewatchreviewblog.com. Cheers!